Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the cabin. Well, we made it to March. It's March the 2nd, and it's actually quite a nice day outside. Current temperature is right on the mark at 32 degrees. So I thought it'd be a good day to strap on the snowshoes, go for a little snowshoe down through the woods, and then we're going to come back and we're going to make one of my favorite recipes, camp chili. So stay tuned for that. All right, we're all set to go. I got my snowshoes on, as you can see. Snowbanks are really piling up here. There's a lot of snow, and let's go. Now, I don't like these snowshoes as much as my old ones. They're not as good in the snow, but they're better in the woods. Do you know what I mean? Because in the woods, the old ones are really hard to move around because of the tails on them. They always be caught on brush and everything else. So it's a lot easier with these ones to go through places like this. Oh, they're not bad. Just a beautiful day in the woods. No wind. It's not that bad out. Like I said, it's about 32 degrees. Although the sun is kind of getting hazy. I think we're supposed to get more snow. I don't know, another 6 inches, I think. Anyways, snow has really been piling on lately. So it seems like all I do is plow or shovel snow. We're about 2 miles, a couple of miles from the cabin. Come across an old abandoned camp here. Oh, I see a critter over there. See him going? Porcupine. He's probably living in that. He's probably living in that cabin. It's been abandoned for a long time. Let's go over and see if we can get a closer look at this guy. Hey, where's he going? Probably going underneath of the cabin. I see some snowmobile tracks here too. So somebody's been around. See a chair set up. Snowmobilers must be probably using this place as a place to take a break. Probably drink a few beers or whatever they do. Yeah, well, that's quite a walk through the woods. Snowshoes were sinking about maybe 6 inches every step, so definitely gave me a workout. That's all right. A lot easier on these snowmobile tracks. Oh, which kind of reminds me, I was thinking of these videos I've seen lately, and people chasing moose on snowmobiles. Man, I'll tell you, that's not the right thing to do. You know, if you're out on a snowmobile and you see a moose, stop. Let the moose go. Don't chase it, because the moose will stay. right on the snowmobile tracks. And the moose won't go into the woods because the snow's too deep. So he's staying on the tracks because it's easier to run. And I see these idiots, and they're chasing the moose on the snowmobiles to exhaustion. And sometimes the moose die, and sometimes they get shot. I remember I saw one video, and this guy, he chases a moose on his snowmobile till the moose couldn't run no more. And finally, the moose turns and it says, "I've had enough." And then the moose comes back at the guy. The guy pulls out his pistol and shoots the moose. And he's cursing at the moose like it's the moose's fault. I was so mad watching that video. I thought, you know, what a clown. What a complete clown. You know, shot that moose for no reason. I don't know whatever happened to him, but I hope he got charged or something, because that was definitely his fault. You know, if you see a moose, leave it alone. You know, let it go. Don't chase it on a snowmobile. Anyways, I had to rant about that because, you know, that really grinds my gears when people do things like that. And then the moose ends up dead. And it's just a waste, and it's a shame. Well, we're almost back at the cabin. Matter of fact, I can see it up ahead. And we probably put on about 4 miles round trip. Beautiful way to spend an afternoon. And a great way to build up your appetite. Man, I'm really looking forward to that chili. Been thinking about that all day. Okay guys, it's time to make the chili. Now, everybody has a different recipe that they like for chili, a different way to make their chili. I'm going to share my recipe with you guys. I'm going to put it in the description below. I'll put all the ingredients that I use. And during this time that we're making the chili, I'm going to share a couple of things with you that I think make a good chili. A couple of little secrets that I think make it stand out. So definitely in the comments below, tell me what you do for your chili. What do you do to make it stand out from the others, make it special? Okay, so the first thing, I think, the secret to a good chili is the meat. Now, everybody uses beef. Nothing wrong with that. I like beef. Beef is good. But I prefer moose. So for this chili, I'm going to use 1.5 pounds of ground moose meat. Now, not everybody can get moose meat, but if you can, definitely try it in your chili. Ground moose meat is absolutely delicious, very lean. So it really makes the chili stand out. It's way different than standard beef chili. Now, another thing that commonly people do, they just use red kidney beans, and that's all they use. I don't use red kidney beans. I use 2 different types of beans. Well, let's back up to last night, because I actually had to soak the beans in cold water overnight. So let's have a look at last night. Okay, for beans in my chili, I use 2 kinds of beans. This kind these are called red chili beans. So I use 3/4 cup. And I use 3/4 cup of pinto beans. I'll let those soak in cold water overnight. So once the beans are almost done, then I'm going to start browning up the moose meat in the cast iron pan. And once that's done, I'm going to move everything, all the ingredients, to the big pot. And then we'll have our chili. Okay, I also got some, I've got some wild mushrooms here. So I'm going to put those in there, and these have been dehydrated. So to bring those wild mushrooms back to life, I am just going to add some boiling water. And in about 30 minutes, mushrooms will be ready to go. I'll dump the mushrooms and the broth right into the chili. Okay, we got our moose meat in the pan, and we got one chopped up Spanish onion. And while that finishes, we're going to look at the peppers. All right, the other secret I think about making a really good chili is in the peppers. The peppers make, to me, the peppers make the chili. So I got a whole selection here of sweet and spicy peppers. So I've got some, for the spicy end, I've got some habaneros, some Thai chilies, some cherry reds, some jalapenos, and so on. And then I got some sweet peppers, sweet green, and a sweet red pepper. So what I think is the secret of a good chili: you should be sweating. Your head should be covered in sweat, but your mouth should not be burning. You want the flavor, but you want the sweat without the burning. And some people just, I find they can ruin your chili pretty easy because they just take, I don't know, I've seen people take pepper extract and just dump like pepper extract into their chili. It's so hot you can't even take a spoonful. It just burns your mouth. It's not good chili. You're not enjoying it. It's just hot. It's just burning. So I put in a whole variety of chilies, of different peppers. And for me, I think that comes out really good. Okay, so next step, I'm going to add all the peppers. Whoops. And there's the moose meat and the onions. All right, now that we've got this up to temperature, I'm going to finish it on the wood stove, and I'm going to add the last ingredient. Last, but certainly not least, 1 cup of wild mushrooms, complete with broth. Okay, chili's ready, but I wish I had like 3 or 4 different hands because I can't hold the camera and scoop out the chili at the same time. So stand by. Alright guys, I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to enjoy my chili and watch a $6 million man. I want to thank everyone for hanging out with me today. If you're new, subscribe. If you don't mind, give me a thumbs up. I do appreciate the support. And don't forget to leave me some comments below, guys. I love those comments. Keep them coming. I love reading them. Gives me something to do down here. We're going to see you real soon back here at the cabin.